there's a term going around called blonde blindness, right? Where girls can't get blonde enough. They don't think they're blonde. You look at them, or I were to look at them, or you were to look at them, we'd go, oh my gosh, they're so blonde. And they're looking in the mirror going, I need to be blonder. How many things like that happen that are just based off of paradigms? Like, what do I believe about love? What do I believe about money? What do I believe about time? And you questioned me on this. One of the first, I think it was like the first day we went to yoga together, I was like, oh, I have to do this, off to run to the next thing. And you looked at me and you're like, you are a powerful time creator. And I was like, because I said something like, there's just never enough hours in the day. And you're like, actually, you're a very powerful time creator. And I was like, you're right, I am. And it completely shifted the paradigm. Like, something that easy actually did shift a paradigm for me right away because I took control of it. At that time, I just thought the hours in the day happened. I had no control over. I just had to schedule what I scheduled, get through it, and do it again the next day. And that started a total paradigm shift for me. It made me dive into, how do I spend my time? What do I do? Am I in control of my schedule? Am I in control of anything? Why am I always late to everything? Where is this coming from? And really made me dive into it. Just my subconscious went crazy thinking about that, just hearing that one term. So it is interesting. That's something we can hit on in a minute, but how easy it is to shift a paradigm sometimes.
Yes, it can be easy. And it's interesting if you think about it. Okay, if I want to shift or change a paradigm, the first step is really understanding, well, how did it get there?
First step is identifying it, right?
Yeah.
What is the paradigm?
Yeah, I have a paradigm about money, or I have a paradigm about my self-image, or I have a paradigm about relationships. Okay, that's fine. Now I have awareness that there's an issue here for me and I want to change it.
Yeah.
Where did it come from? And for all of us, we go back to, as a newborn child, we didn't know what to believe about anything. So how do we get programmed? Two ways basically that we focus on: spaced repetition of thought, hearing something over and over, or an emotional event. That's it. Mm-hmm. So once you realize, okay, I have this paradigm about money, got programmed when I was a small child. My parents lost their job. They got divorced, put us in scarcity, emotional event. Now I think there's not enough money. Crazy thing is 20 years later, we're still dealing with that program pattern as we're trying to create abundance and trying to get out of it. So two ways you can shift the paradigm. One is just an aha moment.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's not enough, right? Like sometimes having it, the program or paradigm can be so deeply rooted that it's going to take some work. And, most of the work we do as coaches is just affirmation work. But we've got some clients, we've got myself who has some traumatic things from the past. You have to get with maybe a specialist. I've worked with licensed therapists. I've got an energy coach. We've worked with hypnotherapists, breath work coaches.
EMDR.
Any modality that's licensed to dive deep into your subconscious might be something to look at. Welcome to the Inner Blueprint Podcast. I'm Sean Foyer, the Universal Mindset Disruptor. With over 20 years of turning blueprints into thriving home improvement businesses, I've learned that the strongest foundations start in your mind. Whether you're building a business or your own success, we're here to reshape how you think and face daily life, and always remind you to enjoy the ride.